Talks. I'm muted. Fuck me. Hello, everybody. We're back for the second airing of the Royal Talks. So this will be the second time we've ever done this, and yeah. So let's get a move on. So far today, we've got joining us Brandon RP. We got Dest, also known as Jeanette. And then we've got Mango, but you guys know him as Victor.
No.
And then Jordan. We all know who Jordan plays. Come on now. We got J-Rock up into Hizzy.
Up in this motherfucker.
And then we got Potato. Potato's just Potato. And then we got Kayla joining us today, as well as Mama Ursula.
Hi.
Holy fuck.
You stole it, man.
Fucking stole it. All right, well, kicking this one off today. You know, we're just, I guess Jacob isn't joining us today, is he?
Yeah, they're in another chat, him and RJ, trying to figure out his graphics.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably be joining later then.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so they'll join at some point. Well, let's kick it off, guys. I'm going to get everybody to say a little something about their character and how they're progressing in this new week or little segment of roleplay coming up. So basically people can discuss their arcs and explain who they play and who they are. So we're going to kick it off with Brandon. Brandon, why don't you go ahead and start us off, buddy?
Jesus, no pressure, like. So I play Wes. Wes is kind of just getting into everything. Obviously, he had that conversation with Bubbles before about the weird stuff, so hopefully he can go down that route and help the fam there. Wes is he's just a loyal guy, to be fair. You know, any way he can help the fam, he will do. He likes the racing scene, so as soon as Sky comes back and we get that started again, I think Wes is going to be going a bit ham on that, to be fair.
Debating on what happens, if Sky is taking some time off, I mean, I don't know if it'd be such a bad idea if Wesley started his own thing. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think everybody would love to see another racing POV in the family, considering all of our racers haven't really been around lately. So you'd be really you could open that gate up with Willie and the Hidden as well. Yeah,
especially since we are considered the racing mafia, so
exactly. Hey. Well, that's cool. I mean, starting it off, you're still trying to get your foot through to all the business of the family, but yet still staying true to yourself and wanting to get into the racing scene. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Brandon. Let's move on to Des or Jeanette. Jeanette, what's going on? How you doing?
Good. Jeanette, I'd say probably this week wants to focus on like self growth because obviously we all know the couple like 2-3 weeks it's been, she had to turn her back on her other gang, and then she felt like a traitor, yada yada yada, and went on. So she's kind
cool
of learning
dynamic.
the things. Yeah, no, it was really fun to have that start. It was really, really fun. And obviously it kind of like, you see like everyone in character mad at each other, but out of character everyone's fine.
Of course.
They're professional about it, which was really cool and is really cool. I think focusing right now, just for like me personally, I play because I want to have fun, like even out of city, that's why it's fun. It's fun to role play. And it's what Jeanette's trying to figure out, what she wants to do, like what she will be professional at, so to say,
where her ace is going to be.
What, like Bubbles said to her, yeah, like what is going to be her thing. So exactly. I guess that's kind of what we're trying to do this week.
I like that. So essentially, I don't know if anybody else here knows this, but what we did is when Bubbles took her out on the weed run, it didn't obviously go so well. It was stupid. Don't worry about it. But so I'll shed a little light on that situation too. When we were doing the weed run, I had something in my fucking oven, and I could smell like almost like burning toast. So I was like, wait a minute, I should probably go check on that. And then the cop came. And yeah. So while I was in my head, I was selling a box and the cop came up on a bike. So
you were doing the box?
Yeah. I had to run. So it was so stupid.
That's awkward.
But it's okay. regardless, what Bubbles told her was, remember, right? All aces are going to be in their places. So essentially you got Sky with racing. You know, Sky is always, he's always going to be the guide to the family that you'll turn to for racing. And, you know, the list goes on. Sid's driving when it gets out of jobs. And J-Rock, you go to J-Rock if you ever want to sell meth, you know? So it's like, there's different dynamics, which is super cool. If you need anything legal-wise, who are you going to go to? You're going to go to Ursula. You need Hacken, you know, you got Shivy, you got Kayla coming up on that. So that's what I mean by getting everybody in the right direction on the path that they want to take their characters, and just setting them up with the facilities is really cool.
Yeah, and with her whole Reginald and Jeanette arc, I think it might turn into like maybe like farming / like weed growing with each other. I think that would be really funny.
I think so too. You and Jacob will be here soon. Sounds good. Hey, Victor, let's hear it, buddy. I think we got you last time, but give us a little refresher on Victor and what he thinks.
Yeah. So, as you guys know, I play a fake Russian or a fake Scottish, whatever way you want to look at it. And right now, Victor's in a strange place where he's been around the family for a bit of time, and I feel like he's still trying to figure out the direction in which he likes to go, but he also finds a lot of value in connections because he sees that other people in the family also have good connections, and he wants to provide something similar. So, he's helping out the family as much as possible, potentially getting into the meth stuff. He's getting good connections at autos as well with James Arsenal, and like the storage stuff that he's got coming up and all that sort of stuff.
That's, you know, essentially with the connection that you made there, it's like that opens a whole different avenue.
Yeah, I mean, he still sees it as a very small thing, but it's something that's very helpful.
It's small, but the fact that he offered it is, you know, that speaks volumes.
Yeah, that's the thing, because there was other people on that list as well. So I essentially have jumped to whatever line in that list.
Exactly.
To grab that. So,
and that is how it works throughout the city.
So it should be good. Victor's still a bit cautious in the background in terms of drugs, but is willing to chance that he doesn't make the same mistakes twice, at least.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, 100%. All right, J-Rock, what's up, motherfucker? Why don't you tell me what the hell's good?
Crack-a-lackin', motherfucker. J-Rock's kind of doing the same thing for the last week as he has been for a while. He's just trying to get out of debt.
Let me get my knob out.
Negative fucking 65k still, so we've been climbing. We started at negative 235k ish, so the last couple of days have been a serious grind for him.
Yeah.
Problem is that he still doesn't give a fuck, and he will keep going at anything and save anybody as much as he can. He's willing to go to jail at any moment to save somebody else. So that's where J-Rock's issue lies.
Does that also include stealing 50 grand worth of weed?
Yeah, come on,
my balls.
I
didn't steal it either. He knew about it.
No,
he borrowed it temporarily.
Yeah, borrowed it temporarily, right? Okay. Well, guys, we have two more people that are joining us today. We've got Zapreem. Zapreem is also, you know, the fellow who plays Jacob. So say what's up. And then we've got Shano. Shano, we all know Shano plays Ryder Flint, also known as RJ.
Also known as the Pooh Bandit, mate.
Active mush. Active meter. Man's active.
For real, man.
Oh, my Lord. Turn that shit off.
That was amazing. That was I don't think I've laughed that hard in a while. And I went back and I watched some of those clips of the Pooh Bandit situation that you were having, bro. I was fucking crying.
Oh shit. I think Patar was a perfect
with you and Patar, when you and Patar were going back at each other, I was cracking right up.
I appreciate that, man.
Funny.
I think the Pooh Bandit's gonna be a common thing. I really enjoy him.
Oh Jesus! It's like Z with his fucking red mask, dude. His red sock. All right.
That's what I use.
Moving on, fellas. We got Potato. Potato, introduce yourself if you're here. If not, we can move on.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? I'm Potato. So as you all know, Potato is actually pretty new to the city, probably the newest one in the family. Well, probably about a month now. He met Sid at first in front of Maldini's, and then doing some Sandy runs, met Kayla and Chris. And what do you call this? This is like my second RP server. And the first RP server, Potato, was a street racer actually. So I'm just taking it slow, taking what the family gives him. You know, he's not trying to rush anything, but he's also he likes to drive too. So just waiting for the family to find out that, you know, he can drive a little bit. And
you have plans on you got plans on making him a street racer?
Yeah, but the thing is, dude, I tried driving in this freaking server. I just didn't know the tracks, so I was like in last place the whole time.
Yeah.
But I came pretty okay. I did rags, but yeah, I'm just waiting for the right moment to be doing the racing stuff.
I hear ya. Sweet. Kayla, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Well, everybody knows Kayla, but why don't you give them a little bit of a refresher on, you know, what Kayla's up to right now?
Well, yeah, Kayla's trying still to, you know, be a hacker.
Of course.
She's been practicing on the laptop recently. She was definitely had a lot more plans for like reaching out and making more connections and doing more like business deals like the MG one.
Just unfortunate that her and Chris decided to go on a goddamn honeymoon. Like, what the hell, dude?
Chris surprised her with tickets, and we just had a dip.
Yeah.
It was like now or never.
Chris is getting his back door smashed in by Kayla, man, I'm telling you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, so essentially, what's happening right now, chat, is Kayla and Chris decided to go on their anniversary honeymoon, whatever the hell they're on. They're in like Hawaii or some shit. And then Steven is just being a dirty grinder, and he's on like a month-long Sandy trip.
No, he said that he had his reasoning. I have to pull it up again, but it was
he
like
was
he was
visiting
going
his
to
like
visit
wife
his family.
His wife and kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Chevy is recording a famous Bollywood film that nobody's ever gonna know the name of.
And Reggie woke up with Jeanette in his bed, freaked out, and flew to England immediately.
Very Reggie thing to do, though.
Oh my God. Yes. Shano, we know who you are.
Good boy.
But, you know, explain to us this little RJV2.
Hello, how you doing? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a base. I don't know what I'm gonna say. RJ is still, yeah. Anyway, I got this. Listen, man. You don't ask me questions because I'm shit at it, man. RJV2, basically, he's seen it as a few of the key family members, you know, have gone AWOL. So now I think it's time for RJ and the current remaining family members plus the associates to step up. So he's somewhat calmed himself down while also being a mad bastard through the Pooh Bandit. And he's just trying to make it beneficial for the family and, you know, trying to link up with all the minds of the family to keep it going without it, you know, crumbling while everyone's away, I guess. Smile.
I can get behind that.
That's all I got, bro.
You know what? And that's what I think is going to be crucial in these times right now is, oh my God, look at the kitty. Yes.
Is that an oven?
It's a cat, bro.
Oh man.
Sorry. Look at that. Oh, stop it. Look at what's its name?
This one is Aura. She is about 8 years old now. She is mean and hates everyone, but she likes me.
Me and Aura would get along so well.
Yeah, you would.
What a sweetheart.
So yeah, I mean, I think I think moving forward, there's going to be quite the opportunity for a lot of character development, especially in these times. You know, of course, we all cannot wait for the core of the council to return, but essentially, we got to make do with what we have right now. So there's no room to slow down, and we got to continue to push forward as much as we can. So the opportunity for character development showing up soon is going to be fucking intense. Having Sid back, Sid's gonna. I don't even know how we're gonna explain everything to him.
Those notes are gone.
He'll probably run off and go.
The notes are in Hawaii.
Like it's gonna be crazy.
And that's when Lenny Large got out of ICU.
Oh, right. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for a fucking phone call to Bubbles going, "Good day, Bubbles." Oh, it's gonna be wild. But Jacob, are you here with us or what's up, bud?
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
Yeah.
So, Jacob, tell us what the hell happened with LSD, man.
Basically, I left the Vagos, wasn't happy. Started my own crew, Paris and shit. But leading a crew is very, very stressful.
It is.
Mentally.
Yeah.
And mentally, I can't handle it right now. So I just said I wanted to step away from it, and it didn't feel right to go from leader to another position. And before that, before I made my crew, it always had in my mind to try and get with RM. And then when I left, I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna try and get with RM," and it happened.
Sweet. So how would you say your time with RM so far has been?
Oh my god, it's been fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna hold it. It's been honestly the most I've laughed in 3 months.
Right? You know,
It's crazy.
it's like every night, it's never the same. Some nights, some nights can get boring. There's not too many people around, but there's always somebody there, and even if you get into some SBS shit, it is too good. For example, like anytime that Bubbles and J-Rock are hanging around, some dumb shit always happens, and one of us usually ends up in jail. But it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, 100%.
I think a lot of people who hang out with J-Rock end up in jail, especially RJ.
Trust me, bro. You're a fucking curse, mate. You're a curse, bro.
Not Jeanette. He gets her out of jail.
Listen,
That was clutch.
this is all I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for Jacob, Jeanette, J-Rock, and RJ to create a fucking little core
goon
subgroup.
squad?
A goon
The
squad.
Goon Squad.
Called the
That's
J
what we
Squad.
could be. We could
That's what I'm
start our
waiting
own
for.
little goon squad.
The Pooh Bandit, the lighter pussy.
Yeah.
The
You can
lighter
all be the Pooh
pussies. Oh
Bandits
my
apprentices,
fucking
bro.
God.
Start a little cult.
Jeez. But yeah, so essentially, we haven't really gotten too much of an update on Sid, guys. The other day, on Canada Day, so 3 days ago, we were speaking, like we were all in a Discord talking, and essentially, we got the little update from Jugs saying that his PC is currently in testing, and it should have been here either today or tomorrow. But we'll see what happens.
He said it was supposed to be here today, and then he wanted to have everything set up so that he could stream tomorrow.
Obviously, it's not going to be easy. There's a lot of shit that he's going to have to figure out, man. Like that's his PC, like his streaming build, dude. That was like a year in the making, right?
Yeah.
Or 2 years, 3 years, almost. So it's like there's gonna be a lot of shit he needs to recover, and we gotta gas him up once he comes back.
Yeah, man. I messaged him earlier and he said luckily his PC should be here tomorrow.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, man.
I hope he gets some speedy progress on that. You know, it's always hard with taking an unexpected 2 weeks off, but
yeah,
it's never easy.
His PC specs are fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, aren't they?
Mate, I sent him to me and I was like, "You little cunt!"
Yeah,
so good, bro. i9.
Before we, go ahead.
He's got an i9. His graphics card is gonna be a 3090. He's
Yeah,
gonna,
it's fucked.
and yeah, that's a 24 gig graphics card. He's got 32 gigabytes of RAM, 4 sticks. Mate, his motherboard is a Z590 Aureus Master, bro. His game's gonna look different, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's
So-
gonna be mad.
Essentially, before we move on, and before Ursula's kitty bites her some more, Ursula, why don't you tell us about Ursula and what she's working on right now?
Psychological trauma, as always. You know how it goes with this character. I mean, I was Eris most of the week as we dealt with the ramifications of the clowns kicking us out because hashtag Ursula is not trustworthy. Hashtag Ori plays the sus game. I think it's always fascinating to play characters that are extremely flawed and have a lot of things they need to get through. And I think it makes it way more interesting because it makes them more real as people. And being contradictory and hypocritical, I think, is just hilarious. And it makes it so much interesting when they get called on their bullshit.
I like that too.
So Eris kind of is aware of some of it, but I played her most of the week and just had stupid, fun mostly. That's what I do when I play her. She's my fun character. And of course I had lots of tragedy and had to cry a lot. So now that we're back to Ursula as of today, or as of yesterday, I got a lot of stuff to kind of go through. Big things I'm working on right now. Helping with Fatoni with a lot. Jewel Dragon obviously is going to be the biggest focus for the character, is focusing on trying to get that going even further and what to do in the future with it. We've got auctions coming up and other things. Past that, it's mostly just trying to be the level head for the family. Especially with Shivy doing his movie and stuff. We don't need a devil's advocate, but we do need a level head.
That's
so
right.
hopefully I can reel in some people if they get a little bit out of hand.
I think that'd be great because, most
That's our
people,
mommy.
yeah, most people, respect Ursula as pretty much the mom of the group.
Mummy.
She overlooks.
Remember, I
and
love Ursula, man.
whenever
I
it's
swear
hard
to
to,
God. She's such a dick. she's amazing.
But at the same time, such a helpful person.
Right? When she was giving advice
that's
to
what I love
Hope.
about that. I actually still remember when I met Ursula for the first time at Burger Shot.
Was I Ursula or Eris back then? Though?
You were definitely Ursula that day because you introduced
Gotcha.
me, and then you straight up told me, you're like, yeah, I'm a fucking bitch, so watch yourself. But at the same time, I could be the nicest person around. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, do I say anything to her? I'm like, okay.
essentially,
I didn't even know what to say about it. I was like, holy shit, this is the person who's my CEO or whatever at the time.
well, and it kind of opens a different route and avenue for conversation, right? Sometimes you can bring things up to Ursula instead of bringing it up to Sid, because Ursula can talk to Sid a little bit differently than, say RJ and Sid. The dynamic is different, so it's it's kind of a good thing.
I've always admired Ursula's character itself.
Yeah.
With all the interactions I've ever had with her, starting way before even Royal Mafia and stuff like that.
Yep.
Aw, thank you. Appreciate it. I really put a lot of thought into my characters in terms of how psychologically crazy I make them and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that I can play 4 characters in one, basically. Hey, kitties.
You make it not boring, which is good.
Oh, you guys have no idea. Don't worry. The clowns have kicked me out. That means the family's my focus. That means I'm going to fuck something up horribly coming up. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to fuck it up.
Watch, it's going to be like X is walking through trying to do a weed delivery, and then Eris or fucking Pandora is going to come out and stab him in the neck. It's going to be something crazy.
That would be awesome. Do you know how much content that would be?
Oh, fuck, it'd be hilarious.
That would actually be really surprising because I have a really good relationship with X in the game. So.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but essentially on the Reddits in general, and just as a general discussion. Kratos got kicked from GG. If you guys didn't see it,
Kratos for Royal Mafia.
yeah.
Yeah, boy.
The point of the matter is, a lot of people were saying, a couple of bigger guys as well, about characters not really belonging in gangs. For example, the God of War, they said it didn't really make sense, which I wonder if you guys think that's a fair assumption or not.
Personally, I don't feel like those characters even last a long time.
Yeah.
I'm even surprised that that character has even lasted as long as it has, to be honest.
I think Kratos does a really good job on kind of bringing Kratos into a different, I don't know, kind of like a different lifestyle, I guess you could say. He does a really fucking good impression. But he kind of made his own, like, he did his own character development with Kratos, I'd say. He kind of pushed it out of a comfort zone, I guess you could say. Kind of like what I did with Bubbles. I don't know. Because me and J-Rock, we're kind of the same way. Where we're from, like, a reality TV show, essentially. But it's like, I don't know if you could say it's different because it's not really fictional. I don't know.
That's why I'm trying to have I'm trying to let people know that J-Rock has gone to a little bit of school. He still hasn't graduated, but he's tried to go back to learn some stuff so that like some of my speaking doesn't have to always be like annoying. Like, you know how J-Rock is, like some people kind of get fed up with that all the time.
Yeah.
So I've actually had to kind of you have no idea how many times I've been clapped just saying stuff like that in the middle of conversations.
Yeah, because people, people take Mafia as...
Yeah, everyone's kind of leaned against the motherfucker, so everyone kind of... So I've kind of had to add my own little way to run J-Rock in his own way, but still kind of keep him there a little bit. I don't know, it's hard to say.
Okay.
I actually have an opinion on all of that business.
What's up?
I spoke about it briefly on my stream yesterday when I saw the clip. When you came into my chat, Riley.
Yeah.
I didn't really agree with that clip because the way I see it is I can't remember what the clip was. It was discussing that, characters of characters don't really last long, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it was said that they have a short shelf life.
Yeah. Which I don't believe, because I firmly believe it's down to the role player to take that character into a different direction. Because it's a character of a character, I believe you can move that character into different avenues of RP. Like J-Rock said, he put his own spin on it. Yeah, he's a character of a character, but you can put your own spin on it and create a lot more than, is normal. For example, it's like Riley's done. He's took Bubbles to a different level. So I believe it's down to the role player, in my opinion.
I agree, because if you look at Bubbles, like in the show, Bubbles, half the shit that Riley's doing with Bubbles would never... he's the one who tries to stay out of everything. You know what I mean? Yep. But where Bubbles is like, he's knee deep in fucking everything right now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, so it's essentially it's whenever in the show, okay, you have Bubbles and J-Rock and all of them. Whenever they first started off the show, they didn't really get into much. But think about how many times Ricky and Julian has dragged Bubbles through the bullshit, and then Bubbles goes to jail, and then, they come out and then they do that final grow. And it's like, it's always one more job to try to make it out of the trailer park. Yeah. But it just never ends up happening. It's always a circle of just bullshit happening. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I think moving on with the story, considering the show is over too, I think that helps a lot. Because then you can kind of just write it however you want.
I still would like to have one day where we kind of like put on a show of like us stealing groceries or something from somewhere. Like whether it's like we go into like, we can like say it's Burger Shot or Uwu or somewhere. We can just find somewhere where we actually go in and we're trying to steal without people seeing us. I don't know how I want to play it out.
Yeah, but in order to do that, we got to make sure that we don't steal from any gangs fucking territory, because we'll just get shot and start a gang war.
Yeah, so but like I want to find a way that we can kind of introduce that one time, because that's all J-Rock ever did, right? Was he'd go to the grocery store to steal all the groceries and then sell them.
Yeah.
So like I kind of want to play that out somehow, some way. I don't know how I want to do it, but I want to have Bubbles and J-Rock do that one time, and then like all over Twitter, we're trying to sell the shit we stole, like super bait, and see if like cops maybe get introduced into it. I don't know. I don't know how I want to play it out, but I want to try to get something like that into a storyline one time.
I could see that. Well, that was like in the early stages of Bubbles. I interacted with like Mike Block and Mr. like Kyle Pratt, all that shit, and
yeah.
There was discussions about them wanting to start a character like that as well, like for instance Ricky and Julian. But the thing is, right, I feel like a lot of characters are played as really just one lifers. So once the name's already taken, or it's just I think it takes a certain role player to actually take that character and ride with it and actually go through that whole process of holding the character's traits constantly, because I'm sure it must be hard. I mean, with Bubbles it's a little bit easier, but I don't think it's definitely not easy, especially for Frynot to do that Kratos voice all day long. I couldn't even imagine.
And I don't think he uses a voice changer for that. I think
he
actually
does
that. Yeah, I remember watching him one time and I saw him say that and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I think a good example of a person playing a character who is a character to the core for short periods of time is Burn.
Yes, exactly.
I think that's a prime example of playing a character for a short period of time. That's what I
what he is one of the he is the best at, like, I remember actually I had Prio. I was in the whitelisted, but when they first opened up the public servers, I would jump over there. And one of my first interactions with Burn was he was running around as Plankton, trying to steal the Burger Shot formula.
I love that.
XQC, Marty, and I were working at Burger Shot. Yeah, and he was trying to sneak in. And, like, it was just a funny interaction with the whole thing. Like, so then I started watching him and like just seeing how many different characters he actually creates and goes through, and it's actually amazing.
Yes, dude.
He's really good at making those characters.
The important thing with him is making sure that you play into it. The thing is that there are so many people who don't play into it, and it's like, oh god, that's so boring. Play into it. If you run across him in any capacity, no matter what he's playing, you play into it as hard as you can. He just did John Wick basically for a day.
Yeah, that was really good.
And we all just had to play into him trying to take us out. Like, he knocked my gun out of my hand, so I just dropped it on the ground and let him have it,
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's like when James Randall does it, takes your gun, and I'm like, well, I guess you have my gun. Know?
I mean, you got to think about it too, right? So when it comes down to Burn, even the other day, while I was in prison for the weed stuff, me and Jacob got to know each other pretty well. He gave me a shiv. I stabbed this alien in the neck, and basically, Burn was playing a character that was deaf and blind. So it took like 30 minutes to get him from the cells into visitation. But dude, when somebody takes the effort to go that far in depth into a character and actually stick with it the whole time, just play with them. Play along.
Yeah, exactly. You just have fun with it.
Never say no to roleplay,
Yeah, exactly. And I think some people just like don't do that as much, and it's way more fun if you do.
Well, I mean, look at that guy that was just doing the fake, the call center for your telephone bill just off Yellow Pages.
Oh my god, dude!
Yes. Great.
Oh yeah.
Just playing into the whole roleplay stuff. There's a lot of people that just said yes to that and just went along with it. And like, I know the guy that was doing it. I think he played Chris that worked at Maldini's as well, and this was another character. And it's so good. It's quite creative, and it's not something that's not really been done before. And again, just playing into that whole, just say yes to the roleplay, just go along with it. Like, it's what's the worst you're going to do? Give away $500,
Yeah, well, literally,
someone called RJ, and I know there's a few calls going around on the server about fucking this guy who's like really mastered this whole call center, who's a scammer who's trying to get money for a phone bill. And you answer the phone and he presses his soundboard and there's all these office people in the background screaming and the RP. I was on the phone with him like 10 minutes arguing with him. It was the funniest shit, bro. I love like the uniqueness of it.
Dude, I think it was Jamal. I think it was Jamal. So Jamal is Uncle Tizzy from BCF. I'm pretty
He's
sure.
so good.
I'm pretty sure it was him because
Oh,
I got
doing
the
the
phone
phone calls.
call and he's sitting there and he's going,
It's not Jamal. I know who the streamer is.
It is.
I've watched the things.
It is
It's
Chris.
It's not Jamal. It's Chris from Maldini's.
No shit.
See the big guy, the bigger guy, the bigger character.
Yeah.
Him. Yeah, it's him. That's the who does it.
Oh my god. Okay, there's a clip I want to show you from Jamal right now. Chat and you guys. This thing is fucking hilarious. Okay? It is a clip of Uncle Tizzy, who is playing Jamal now, in the GG gas station, and he sets BSK, like all the OTT and all the BSK guys. He sets them up in a maze. It is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Let me see if I can find
Are you
it.
planning it on your stream?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna post
Well,
it? Okay.
I'm gonna share screens on Discord as well.
Light
Nice,
work.
nice.
It
Bro,
was-
I love Tizzy, bro. That
It
guy's
was
just
too
funny.
funny. I can't remember where it was posted. Maybe it'd be under here. I got this.
I believe in you, bro.
Yeah, here we go.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. You guys see that?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let me know when you guys are all in. This is actually hilarious. Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Come. Who's coming in? Get in front of the door. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Put your hands up, Jamal.
Well. Seem to have walked into my trap.
What the?
What is this shit?
Jamal!
You have seemed to have walked into my trap.
Talk to me, in there or what?
Jamal! He's inside. We walked into it. We walked into his. I don't see him.
I've just got to keep coming back in and out. Fuck it.
You've walked into my trap.
That's fucked
Jamal!
Surprise!
I love that,
bro.
I love that clip.
Surprise!
No, you missed the best part. His response to getting shot down.
Surprise! Well, what's the shot?
Just take him and get him out of here.
I love that.
You might as well just been like Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Literally though, literally.
Another shot.
I like the entrance music when he comes out the wall.
Yeah.
This is too funny, bro. Wait, was that him
It
playing
seems
the
you've
music through his
fallen into my trap.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, he was playing that music through his microphone?
Yeah.
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 What a knob, bro.
That's
I love it.
crazy, bro.
Oh, fucking hell.
But it's things like that, you
I
know.
wanna go to war with him.
It's simply just RP enabling, and it's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's so...
Yeah, it's just it's too good.
oh, shit.
I mean, even the one where OTT goes into the recording studio at GG, and then he catches him singing and stuff as well, and Jamal's just there. Like even that whole scene is just laughs all the way through.
Apparently there's another one.
Oh yeah, bro. Please.
Okay. Yeah, there's another one. I guess he set up another trap.
Oh yeah, the voice message.
Yeah, the
That
prison
was
one's
so
good.
The
Yeah,
prison's
it's so
good
good.
too.
I love the freeway in front of the prison.
Well.
This fucking guy, bro. What the fuck? Who is this guy, man?
You haven't fallen into my trap just yet.
How does he know?
What brings you here? My brother?
Jamal, where's your boys?
What's up? Fuller went to bed, so it's just me.
Ah,
But if you
shit.
want to scrap up when I get out, man, I'll knock you the fuck out.
Bring it on, motherfucker. Bring it on.
Alright.
Yeah, you just give me a call when you get out. You gonna eat these fish.
Alright, man.
Straight up.
Alright, watch me.
Hell yeah.
Alright, man.
I'll see you when I see you. Oh, that's a wall.
Let God crush you.
What the fuck?
The door creak is right. Play the door creak once more.
The door
please.
creak was great.
Well,
so funny.
Well.
This fucking guy, bro.
It's repeating.
I know.
What the fuck? Who is this guy, man?
That's
door
too good,
creak
dude.
was great.
There's another one too.
Oh fucking hell, this is too funny, man.
Like it's actually hilarious. I don't get it.
You and me, Shane.
Okay.
All right, Shane. We're going in.
How does he have so many
3, 2, 1,
spots?
go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Larry?
What's going on?
Larry! Jamal!
He's got to be in the fridge.
I think he's in here somewhere.
Been to Jamal's house. He's currently not home.
Joy?
He's probably taking a fat shit. Please come back later.
Yeah, please watch the outside.
Guys, he's not home. He's not home.
Guys, he left us.
He's not home.
He's not home. He's not home.
Yeah. This guy's got a stripper pole?
You have to reward it, man. You have to reward it.
Dude, my man's
Come on, let's
logo
go.
is
Let's go.
fucking
Let's go
high-tech.
before somebody rolls up on us.
Yeah. Bro,
And
that's
then
why I
we just
love.
pry into the fridge though.
Yeah, I love the fact that OTT is that like the one like he'll like roll along with RP like that purely for the fact is it's it's good.
Good, yeah.
I love that.
100%.
Some people would be fully
They let
running
the
into that
stew
fridge trying to
unlock.
escort
Oh, they're
people
so
and shit.
dumb.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that's actually amazing that they left it unlocked. What the fuck?
Oh, that's Gulag Gang. Never mind.
I think this is all Gulag. Who's your guys with?
Yo, hey. If I gave you all my love, I say, would that make you happy, baby? Would it make you happy? It don't feel like you don't do it too much. I gave you all my love. Oh, shit. Oh, hold on. Would that make you happy? It don't feel like I'm doing too much. Hey, shit, hold on. It don't feel like I'm doing too much every time I'm with you. It don't feel like I'm doing too much every time I'm with you. Oh, I gotta hit that, buddy.
I like how he's speaking in game doing it though, and not just muting.
Yeah.
Brother, what's up? Let's go.
Damn, BSK rolls deep. Jesus.
Yo,
man, you got bars. You got bars for sure.
Oh, sorry, brother. We thought we were saying.
Wait, this looks like Omar.
Wait, what? That ain't our. That's not Omar. That's not Omar. Yeah.
But he was all alone, not even streaming.
Sorry,
He
bro.
wasn't.
We're looking for.
Dude, that's actually hilarious. But yeah, no, I mean, pretty much all that we're getting at, for the rest of this is, we kind of went in depth with all of our characters and, moving on with the progression for the family this week. I think all we need to really work on is just trying to see where we can delegate new people where we can actually move now.
Yeah.
A lot of operations kind of came to a halt with the recent trips, so now we really gotta delegate, have some people step up to the plate, kind of like RJ has been doing, which is really good. But
until an associate pisses him off again.
yeah, exactly. Well, we're nearing up at at all the time that we have for today, so we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to everybody. Hopefully, anybody who got into the server, who got in?
Yep,
I am loading in as we speak.
I'm in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll be in like 5 minutes on 4th.
There we go.
I'm probably taking a break.
Sweet. If you guys didn't know, we're going to be doing some variety games with the Hidden here soon as well. We are already in the talks with them. Nearing on some later episodes, we're going to have Sarah joining us. And we're also going to have D4 on the podcast. So stay tuned for next Monday. Hopefully we can get something moving there. But yeah, seriously, thank you guys so much. It was the second episode of the Royal Talks so far. Went pretty well. And continuing forward, it's going to be an every Monday thing. Every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have a discussion, whether it be one-on-ones, whether it be, you know, a single person joining us rather than the whole family. But either way, you know, it's always going to be here Monday. So get your butts in a seat and enjoy the Royal Talks podcast every Monday. And let's go roleplay and have some fun.